See what a difference today makes. Watch Kelly Hatch weekday mornings on KOBF TV 12.
Yat I don't hear could na in a gizzy dish ya could the net or you shake keko Ishan Jonako Ida Yat Hetty Emery and you are with both of you and more people to come. You're all with the Shiprock Farmington pedestrian project, Highway 64 project. Yat Lieutenant Salau or Salau Rick Martin. Hadon and Lido Hado like is an
say ya kabahan stido my discussion versus chain decount in a yard the Bloomfield at the count Napa unbelasted I can a Saturday at the Ganado Arizona there on the south and not in the Ashnaka Hosagana Hodi
Ita Kona Randaya did he go lay the ne at Ida Yiniga a conde the Atlantic is a tingle ayo chedahit and kato yinina at hitan negi 80ish is then dashnish pedestrian no on Highway 64.
I see that it's the last year hot open day Mr. the New Mexico Deco and Kikahozo, the San Juan County, we have the highest fatality injury rate for pedestrian
in the state of New Mexico or
close to it.
What? In the state of New Mexico?
State of New Mexico. McKinley County, hot and Johannes, Yatahe Ajo, she hot they had the highest rate happening there. They had lights implemented with Nancy Bill it really reduced those rates
So you all got funding from some funding to work on this project, and you've been doing surveys and studying with different people, right?
We got funding. The basically a New Mexico Traffic Safety Bureau. She budgeted a coordinator in the New Mexico University of New Mexico Emergency Medicine. They would a call. The Shiprock coordinator the White Long Farmington community organizer and the grassroots model but no I see did Gido Hashin so it's on about kids lagi in that bastion or Yaki hot over the do hot or the
so you work with people such as law enforcement doing to reduce pedestrian accidents.
Well, Rose, if you recall, early last fall, the New Mexico State Police reopened the Shiprock Subdistrict State Police Office. This has permitted us and our officers to become more and more involved in the day-to-day community lives of the people in and around the Shiprock area. And in that involvement, it includes a wide variety of law enforcement functions. Primary law enforcement functions include speed enforcement, DWI detection and deterrence and so forth, as well as education in the local area.
Are there any special projects, and if so, what are some of the results?
Yes, there are some special projects. Currently, New Mexico State Police are involved in 6 special projects that specifically with emphasis on DWI and other traffic-related issues.
And because you have established or reestablished your offices down in Shiprock, has this helped?
Yes, we believe it has. Like I mentioned earlier, it's given us the opportunity to become more a part of the community. And there has not been a state police presence in the Shiprock area for 19 years. And we've reopened that door now, and we feel that the outlook is very promising as far as law enforcement involvement, and in cooperation as well with the Navajo tribal agencies.
Very good. We're going to be bringing on some more people. So,
Are you tired of shopping for a used car all over the Four Corners and then having to shop twice as hard for a loan to buy it? Well, at Carland, your shopping is over. A flashing blue light marks the home of Farmington's one-stop dealer, Carland, with a great selection of used cars, trucks, and vans with in-house financing. And you make your payments at Carland. So if you want a low-down, in-house finance car, truck, or van, look for the flashing blue light at your one-stop dealer, Carland, on East Main, 1 block west of Tackensee.
And we prepare taxes.
The law firm of Damon Weems.
The proper role of an insurance company is to provide the best coverage at the most affordable rate. But if you've been injured in an accident, insurance adjusters must act in their company's best interest. That's their job. I'm Damon Weems, and my law firm, it's our job to act in your best interest, to work hard to protect your rights and get any benefits you deserve. You can meet with us for free. We'd like to help.
Damon Weems, working for you.
At Kudo, Lynn Cartwright, do Richard, hit Nashnedo. Yat Lynn, this is for you. Do Yat Richard. Richard, Hado Nelan Lido, Hado Lanana. Okay. Lynn, you are director of the Mini Waters Mission.
Yes, in water flow.
Okay, in water flow. What does the mission do?
Well, we do a little bit of everything, but primarily we're in an area where there are a lot of homeless people and a lot of alcoholics, and so that creates problems. And so we are offering those people a place to sleep. We're USDA soup kitchen, and so anybody who's hungry can come there and get a meal. We
How long
also
have you been
prepare
there?
food boxes. We moved into this building that we're in 1985.
What kinds of funds, or how do you operate?
We're just funded by public donation, whatever we can come up with and however we can get it. So.
I see, okay. And Richard has been staying at resident at the mission?
Yes, Richard will tell you that he had strong alcohol problems. He used to spend a lot of his time around the bars down there. And
Richard, mission gisan tag at lana the kushina haya na kisha stara na haya le ayo itlagos le atigota about le ko nana halos khashit out mission ge yiniya
dan ma place board added tashlani ودانو هذا الجاتو هذا الفضاء دانو
ya
ko hon la bisna هذا شكله هو
at ishin vego ko yiniya
جو قبل هون شركة تاكو تليوت اللي تجتلن جيتيون ده شركة قبل هون هذا الشيء
هو واش ايات خيط ابني نادو كون تداهو
ايه تو اجنا الشيء ده اللي شكيت از دوستلان اللي جو تلاني دي بنا الشيء
ابني نايا ليه اجت لاغو هون توغو اتين بوجو غاروش دوش خجن با خزن زندان حلن له چون ليسا اتيو دا هول اول وصلا لا دو هو يان حتا چجا
تو بها زنده تانيو تو بها سني دنا چتا دا يان دنا خچنا دتلا
اكون لي چدي جي هون لي تنا دشتيا جوغا تا تو با حسن زنو
زنده
at the mission has he been a good patient?
Oh,
is he one of your best?
Yes, Richard is very helpful now in helping us to work with the other people. And one of the things that's so good about that is he knows everybody. He's worked as a bouncer at most of the bars, and he knows the difficulty of being out at 2 o'clock in the morning and you're sick and you don't know where to go. And
do you feel that the mission has served quite a number of people, and those people that you've served, has it done them good?
Oh, yes. We have served hundreds of people over this time period, and there are several of them that were hardcore alcoholics that have been dry now for a long time, and so we have people coming back and sending other people back.
So you do referrals?
Yes, we do. We do a lot of referrals.
And so you're a part of this component of working on this Farmington Shiprock Highway 64 pedestrian project, right?
Yes, we are, and we're involved in Life Patrol now. And so we have volunteers who are going out on the highway and
of course,
looking
you're always looking for volunteers.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. And so you have these people go out and look out for...
They're looking for the DWIs so that they can notify the police. We've been trying to get, the Pedestrian Safety Project has been trying to get cellular phones for us so that we can do this more quickly.
Okay,
and
good.
Identify the drunk drivers and the drinking pedestrians and see if we can get them off the highway before something happens.
Well, thank you very much.
There goes another satisfied customer. Hi, folks. I'm Leonard Neal, sales manager, High Country Chevrolet Geo in Aztec. You see, it's simple. Our service department sells more cars and trucks for us than any other reason, just because of the top-notch service they receive here in our service department. More customers are coming back and purchasing from us year after year. Come on in like many others have in the past. Cross over that money-saving bridge today. High Country Chevrolet Geo in Aztec.
Can't beat front row seat, family's entertainment store. We have what you like at a lower price, movies, music, books, and more. Come on by, we'll treat you right. Have a great time at home tonight. Our selection is out of sight. Your family's home entertainment center, front row seat.
If you aren't already in the habit of wearing your seatbelt, these officers would like to convince you to start now. San Juan County law enforcement, along with agencies from throughout the state of New Mexico, are stepping up enforcement of the state's adult and child occupant protection laws. Operation Buckle Down is a nationwide effort to increase the number of motorists complying with seatbelt laws. All law enforcement agencies will be stressing compliance. This enforcement campaign is one of 4 seatbelt blitzes scheduled for 1994. Officers are giving tickets to unbuckled motorists. No excuses. Buckle up. It's the law.
Henrietta, Yate, Hadona, and Lido Hadego.
Last change law na kaidna abashishtin and water flowed it nasha.
Arayat, Dr. Christine Benali, Neya Hadona, and Lido Hade.
But an inch na ado tratnesan eya abashishtin ado tosh for the dash and the sanasti but how it's always not the chapter ado nasha.
Okay. Did it highway project, Highway 64 project. Eya the is in long sato ayo eya hidaya tha Indian Health Service do this in long ado anan lo
de ya ha nalka ninji aje akana shwajun base of the nachadal kv ge ya ko statistics the nisle
the kui hoda
the kui la khit ago do hadila penina ado khaho Hajat Egon, agent, Chidepatacha Chichinia, Ahigi, Ashkita Zoho, Ado, and Delka.
Okay, Dr. Benali, did the Queen Ache, that Ado Stella Bet, and Dashnish, Benandnish.
A shadow neo Nache, that's a whole Jishka.
Okay.
The Le Nalso Shita, Zohigi, Yaha, late 1987, the Doshten. Argentilka.
Okay, ja, Juan Nilish. Did but one Nishko.
I said, Ato Yahonet and that Ayahotza, Ayaha, Salah, or Eberson, that Jehi, Kipinina, Ebenach, or Ebenach Ayahotza, Ado the Machinias and the North King, a core at King to Dodge, her carted on Le Nastas Ling, or acquired all Nenige at the Pendilish, or that Zagoshin, I saw Yadoni.
Hanella, Nahachet, Hanella, Leia, at Hitane.
These Bahint Enigidi Todeskis Nahaniki, Zia, my place bar hole, Yagi, Yaha, Nahachet, Nakido Trade, Vikich, Ado Ebe in Dante Hedit, Ado at Hitan, Adon Lezel, in the Pahoyanike, Yaha Ahotao, Yaha, Nes Nada.
Not there, the Queen Ahida, she lay, and lay what the Tadak of the Yagasa, it has on there Twundani, Asia, no horse in there, Nalan.
Aqua, but the Shanal Kide, Trado, Dina, the Quabic, and there, Yaha being Nabatahidit, Ado, the O, as they'll age what I'll nail to Ashanda Aja.
Okay. Henrietta, your father was killed as a pedestrian. How has that affected your life and your family?
Well, when it first happened, we just went to sleep one night, and the next morning we woke up and our dad wasn't there. And it was a real traumatic experience for all of us. We just kind of floundered and didn't know where to set our feet. And I was real thankful that my mom, you know, even though left with 4 girls, she took the strength to get all of us going in the right direction. And we just were so lost because we had a father figure that, you know, during the times when he was not drinking was a wonderful person. But when he was gone, it was just, we were just real lost. And, you know, we could have went any direction. You know, all 4 of my sisters and I, we could have became people who drank or got into drugs and became, well, no, we didn't. We went to, you know, we made mistakes. I give us that. We made a lot of mistakes getting to where we are.
Do you see more of an awareness that we do have that problem? Since,
yes.
You know, all these people are networking too on this project.
I can see today a real difference of committees coming together to try to solve the problem that we have. And when I was 16 years old, I didn't, you know, we watched TV and we didn't see committees like friends helping friends, you know, from driving and things like that, or you know, committees that keep kids off drugs or alcohol. And, you know, this is something that's really helped, I think, now, because I still see it as a problem, but, you know,
you mentioned earlier when we were talking something about street lights. Do you feel that had there been a street light by where your father died, had there been street lights there, do you think it would have made a difference?
Yes, I do, because I know that at the time that it happened, it was very dark, and I don't know what his purpose was, and I don't know if he was trying to flag a vehicle down for help or trying to get a ride, but he stepped in the path of the vehicle. And I think that if there were street lights, the driver, you know, there's no blaming him, but the driver would have seen him standing close to the road and would have maybe changed lanes to avoid him, or would have slowed down and, you know, maybe prevented it from happening at all.
I don't know.
Are you tired of shopping for a used car all over the 4 corners and then having to shop twice as hard for a load to buy it? Well, at Carland, your shopping is over. A flashing blue light marks the home of Farmington's one-stop dealer, Carland, with a great selection of used cars, trucks, and vans with in-house financing. And you make your payments at Carland. So if you want a low-down, in-house finance car, truck, or van, look for the flashing blue light as your one-stop dealer, Carland, on East Main, 1 block west of Sackett.
And we prepare taxes. Another famous seafood expert recommends Captain D's.
I practically grew up on the beach, so I love seafood. And Captain D's new shrimp sensations are the best. 3 great dinners. A new 20-piece shrimp dinner, a shrimp dinner with their famous batter-dipped fish, and a delicious new shrimp and stuffed crab dinner, starting at just $3.99. Hey, surf's up! So, which way's the beach?
Ada kodo jona go sit shash adol nation then go hasha di day deal il yad Lucille.
Oh, yad
Ed.
Oh, yad
ne sadole khado ne lan lindo khade ko la yisanna
Shana Caden and Sledo, who wants Lane Buses chain, though upper fruit and doing a
shot. Ed?
Say, I'm Tapan Snow Toditini Buses team. I'm from right here in Farmington.
Akon is she?
Super.
Okay, there we go. Now we're all Navajos. Lucille, the Ritz be yihwahya.
Oh,
okay. Na kiko. Na ayo shilkan na kakwe. There are 2 places like she had it all.
It's on 20th Street, Hutton Plaza be.
Oh, Nana
Sai Mesa Shopping Center, Butler Street.
Akodida should see shash at all neat jeans and go. Akwejagato hairstylist. Nishto, okay, Nidot Tish and they call hairstylist. Ado height agents and go agents and get ego that.
Oh, the hotel kit Hans, so we could kiss no just Kita hikesto il chilto il jinta to pigahe to flashkando pendel nesti di chito le fake one pa do nestan zonda do
جنو تان سنازو جنو يا ليت اد كان زاكو خدنا سي خاشت الناكو
okay kesho ko 20 minutes.
Oh,
but you'll chase the zone with rollers or with curling irons go 45 minutes.
Now, Lucille, the net they did agi, like a sanda, she get a do yobel gun I did agi, a quen honey yagosh, it avocado, a car deal with.
Oh, you thought that's okay, the net.
Nei, in seed aqua national here. Oh, Saint John. So the year shahad or nations and a shah. Ed what? Oh, Viga. Oh, right. Oh, they are the natty sure. This is the year that I should be Ed Nate Ivan Nada.
I make hair longer. That's my specialty. We do extensions. These are the different colors they come in.
Oh, yeah.
And so
the layer I have a town ego. Either you want it longer.
We use a hot glue gun.
Yeah.
And we glue them in quarter-inch sections, and we have all different. I mean, you can go curly, straight, just all different styles.
The hot seat and you want it we don't know so you want it longer you can make it look longer.
Yep, natural. There's all different kind of possibilities.
Oh, out of the shot or did it see who's on there shot at the thing had either
although tanning though shiki mesa shopping jigi
he des jinchen
it was the minor skin problems the way how long the rashes the eczema that is
oh
she ikana lo that really has
oh Asian they see ben hello
oh
ha change da hello oh ha go shi ara hodina got I is nada huina dole.
Farmington Motors is introducing the all-new 95 Dodge and Plymouth Neon. Automobile Magazine's Automobile of the Year. Hi, I'm Steve Malloy from Farmington Motors, where the 95 Neons have just arrived. Neon features cab 4 design, dual airbags, available analog brakes, and integrated safety child seat with the best-in-class headroom and legroom. And you can own this Neon for only $199 per month. That's right, you can purchase the all-new 95 Neon for only $199 per month at Farmington Motors, where we want you completely satisfied.
It's a grand opening at Factory to You in Farmington.
A $1,000 grand opening where you can win $1,000 in cash and discover Factory to You for huge factory direct discounts on brand name fasteners for your home and family. Come to our grand Factory to You grand opening at 908 East Main Street between Hacienda Home Center and Garden Sports and register to win $1,000.
Wouldn't that be grand?
Yad Korea Kodo Shabil Hirnashne. Yad June. Hello. Do Yad Ed. Alfred.
Yeah.
Okay. June Hadon Endless.
Since the children still don't know
And Alfred.
And toward cleaning up born for Kitachine.
And you're both hairstylists. Yeah, the Ritz. What do you specialize on? Facials, I hear?
Yeah, I do facials, and I do...
What is a facial?
A facial is where you cleanse your skin, you take care of your skin from the outside. You know, we can also...
just the face?
Yeah, just the face.
Okay.
And then, you know, like part of the chest, and it's very important you take care of your neck.
Yeah. How long does that take?
It takes anywhere from about 45 minutes to an hour to do a good facial.
Does that... how often should one have a facial?
A lot of people do it once a month.
Do you have any products here that
yeah, we use, this is some of the products that we have.
Okay. This Matrix Skincare?
It's Matrix Skincare. We specialize in Matrix and the facial line.
Okay.
And
what is this?
And this is the skin pressure. That's for using in between the facials to keep your skin moist.
Okay.
And this other one is the Hydromist, and that's also to keep your skin moist and tight. And it locks in a lot of the moisture into the face. So that way...
Do you get you get facials there?
Yeah.
Yeah,
we do.
You have nice skin. What do you specialize in there?
I just do everything, perms, colors, hair braiding, and different things that, you know, just regular hair salon stuff, and we take care of them. The facial machine, which, you know, we're the only salon in Farmington that owns one that uses that along with their facials. And we have the tanning bed. So we sell a lot of, like, the tanning stuff and packages.
Do you ever get Navajos that come in for a tan?
Not so far.
Not so far?
Mostly Anglos.
How long have you had that
Or light
tanning
complected, you know, Navajos like Kirstaf. She uses a tanning bed too.
When she wants to look real Indian, then you go in for a tan. How long have you, which one do you work at?
I work at the Hutton Plaza.
And you?
I work at the Mesa Shopping Center one.
And you welcome all ages?
Yeah, all ages. We take children, I mean, as young as 3 months old to clients that are as old as 90 years old.
Wow. What else do you do? You do something with nails?
Yeah, we do nails. We do manicures. We also do feet, pedicures, and just a range of all kinds of things. I do a lot of nail art, you know, airbrushing.
What is nail art?
Nail art is where you design the nail with pinstripings, rhinestones, and different colors, marbleizing. And French manicures. And
did you do your nails?
Yeah.
Is this acrylic?
Yeah, it's acrylics with overlay.
Yeah. Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. Thanks.
And how when you put acrylic nails on, how long do they stay on?
You can keep it on for as long as you want. I've had mine on for about 5 years, and usually I have my own nails underneath it. A lot of clients, you know, they like to take breaks in between. So there's different types of nails I use.
You said 5 years. Does that mean you keep the same ones on?
No, they grow off eventually, and sometimes you could soak them off and put on a whole new set. So that way...
So they're very stable?
Yeah, they're very stable.
Oh, I thought they were just put on like for an hour or so.
No,
for a special occasion or something. Okay. And what are your hours? Tell us about your hours.
Our hours, we're open 7 days a week, you know, Sundays through Saturdays, and we're open usually Tuesdays through Saturdays from 8 to 6, but we're going to be extending them out this summer, you know, starting in the spring to 8 o'clock in the evening. And Sundays we're open 10 to 5.
And what is that hairstyle you're wearing? What is that called?
It's just a slithered cut.
What about Alfred's hair there?
It's a straight plant cut. It's like this long.
Let's see it. Turn around. See your hair. Oh, that's nice. So if I come in to have my hair bun, you can do that,
do that, yeah.
Well, thank you for coming, okay?
Thank you.
All right. She har gått här då lite här, så jag är den finaste då ni. Good. Good. You can take your unmic yourself. And just set them down on the chair. Fine.
You're watching KOBF TV 12, serving Farmington and the Southern Ute Reservation.